doing it right? I don't know. Hey group, today we're out here in the desert and I'm going to be showing you how to eat a barrel cactus. And there's several different reasons why you ought to know how to do this in the desert. For one, water. And two, it's a food source that you can find just about everywhere. Now there's quite a few different types of barrel cactuses out here. This one has just a million spines on it. Each cactus tastes just a little bit different. Each one has its own issues as far as picking and preparing. This one right here, yeah, it's not my favorite as far as eating, but it's pretty easy to pick. Now what you want to get around are the thorns and glockets. A lot of these, you'll notice in some of my videos, I don't even handle them with gloves. I just simply put them to flame and I do something called burning the hate off. And that is to add some flame to the sides, which burns off all the spines. Makes it safe to handle. Some of these other cactuses, you can grab onto them as long as you don't squeeze down too much and you're just fine. So this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick it, move it to another location. I'll show you how to peel it and eat it. Right out of the ground. Step one. All right, so I'm gonna show you the quick and easy, down and dirty method of preparing one of these cactuses. This is without any cooking, anything like that, just out here on a rock. Now, these things are full of liquid, especially after a rain. So depending on your conditions outside and what this cactus has had to drink, you might find different taste, different texture. What I'm gonna do first is cut off the roots and cut off the top. And I'm really looking for this centerpiece right here and what's inside. So, chop in, pretty simple. That's what that looks like. And it kind of resembles cucumber. All the way through, most of these cactuses are cucumber-ish. Push that over to the side. If I'm still hungry, I can always scoop out what's left there where the roots are in. The very tip, right on through, same thing as before. All right, real pretty, little bisection right there. Some nasty thorns on top. Now this is killing this cactus. I don't really feel bad about this because there's just a ton of them out here. So don't worry guys, this is for educational purposes and I will be eating this. So once I've got this tunnel, this barrel of cactus right here, I'm gonna take my knife. You wanna have a knife at least as long as what you're doing. It makes it the easiest. I'm gonna go in through the middle and notice how easy this is, just sliding right in, okay? And I'm going to cut from the inside out. And the reason I do that as much as possible with these cactuses is that if I'm cutting to the inside over and over again, I'll be pushing these small spines into what I want to eat. And a glockid, a spine in the mouth, is not a fun thing to experience. So at this point, all I've got to do is pry open my cactus and reveal the food and the moisture that I want on the inside. So check that out. It should look pretty appetizing, and if you're out here surviving the desert, that's gonna look absolutely amazing. Now, depending on the cactus, guys, and again, I mentioned, this is not my favorite barrel cactus right here. I've had quite a few in my time. I try out as many cactuses as I can when I'm moving through the country. This one right here is a bit gritty, but beggars can't be choosers. What I'm gonna do, just like I would with a pineapple, is I'm gonna slice back and kind of skin this cactus and barrel. Might not be the prettiest method. I'll probably come back and scrape some of the parts and pieces, but you're really after that soft interior. That's what you wanna get. Once you have it off of the spines and separated, you can do away with your gloves for a little while. Should be able to. Alright. Now it rained about 4 days ago. Quite a bit of rain for out here in West Texas. So this cactus should be extremely hydrated and it's pretty slippery, pretty slick. Got a few thorns left over here, but again, these aren't too bad. I'm able to put my fingers on them. They're not messing me up. It's time to go ahead and slice it up and give it a try. There we go. See how quickly, how easy that is. Just like kiwi. you go. Bon appetit. That's a bigger bite than I expected. All right, so what does it taste like? Pretty much the texture of melon without the sweetness for this one. Melon, cucumber once again, that's what this guy's all about. It's almost indistinguishable. Now the difference that I found with this type of barrel cactus is that it's got a grittiness to it. Kind of like somebody's taken really fine sand and sprinkled it on your food. So I've got that crunchy sound between my teeth whenever I'm grinding it up. It's kind of strange. It takes away from the experience just a little bit, because I don't like eating dirt or sand. That's one of my big things. Other than that though, it's fantastic. Very watery. Somewhere between a cantaloupe and a melon, watermelon, as far as how much moisture's inside of it. I could probably crush this and have all kinds of moisture squeeze out of it. I'll eat all parts of this. I can put it in soup, stews, any kind of fry. Oftentimes we'll go ahead and cube this up, put it with some eggs in the morning. Cactus is fantastic. So try your barrel cactuses out. Make sure you're not going after anything endangered, threatened, protected, stuff like that. But cactus is one of those things that should be tried and learned about. Just not a fan of the crunchiness. I'll still eat it. Huck, you wanna try this? Cactus? No, not a vegetarian. Unless it's an apple. You'll eat an apple. You sure? Give it a try. No, not doing it. Well guys, that's about as basic as you can get when it comes down to skinning these barrel cactuses and eating them. Now any kind of variations as far as preparation usually revolve around getting rid of these spines. If you've got a cactus that is really, really mean, you might have to add it to the flame for a little while, put some fire on it, burn off the glochids before you get at the good stuff. So try them out, taste test, go out in the desert, find out how to survive out here, find out how to enjoy it, because this is what it's all about. There are some absolutely delicious types of cactus out there. Now I know that a few people are going to want to see this. I gain a little bit of pleasure out of it, but I'm going to go ahead and add this cactus right here with all these glochids to the fire. Not these parts, I'm going to eat these parts, but I'll show you what it looks like whenever you burn these thorns off. So enjoy. Guys, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about it, and as always, till next time. No doubt there's some keyboard warrior just typing furiously right now that there's a whole lake where the water back here while this fool eats cactus. You can calm down, tenderfoot. This is all about being prepared. Also, that lake is full of salt. It's a salt lake. You can't drink that. Your kidneys will shut down. So calm down. If your fingers are break, it's gonna be all right. I'll make more videos. You can learn stuff. But don't drink the salt lake or pee. Pretty much anything Bear Grylls does. Probably not gonna do. Yeah. All right. Take a look at that. That's pretty neat stuff. I don't know what it would be good for though. Desert fashion. It's just what the world needs. Y'all know how fashion conscious I am out here. Boy, take a look here under this mesquite tree. I have a small family unit of barrel cacti. Now notice behaviorally, the youngins cowering down in fear under the protection of the elders. Now this is probably because they've recently seen me eat one of their own kind. Now they know what the stakes are. The message has been sent. They fear me. Check out this guy. This This thing is absolutely brutal. That would cripple a horse or a cow stepping on it, much less a human. I don't know what these taste like. We'll leave that one here. Take a look at this monstrosity. Different types of barrel cactuses like to grow in different ways. This one prefers a cluster. Now, for the most part, this is a giant pile of nope. I don't want to be around it, but in a survival situation, this is a resource. Learn how to exploit it. This slim cactus right here, this is called a cholla. Now, they make fruits just like a prickly pear pad, which are edible. Otherwise, most of these don't really play very nice. I'll go through my gloves real fast, but cholla is awesome. A little fibrous, not really edible on its own, but the fruit's real good. This is prickly pear cactus. Now, if you're down here in the south, especially as you get close to the border, you'll find that they have these pads, which we call nopals, in the grocery stores. Folks will chop them up, dice them up, put them in all kinds of recipes, minus the thorns. You might notice I'm able to handle this one a heck of a lot more than I would on some of the ones I have down in South Texas. That's because there's dozens of different types of prickly pear pad out there in the world. So not all are equal, not all taste as good as the next. So try them out, figure them out. Good resource.